Okay, it's 2:00. Let's call the Plant and Equipment Committee meeting to order. Do we have any public or committee comments? I see none. Okay. All right, moving to number 3, authorization to file a notice of exemption, Dune 3 Mutual Water Company
Consolidation.
consolidation. Go ahead.
And what you want is a recommendation from the committee to the board, is that it?
Correct,
Okay.
correct, yes. So in your handouts there, this was prepared by somebody else, just want you to know, because I'm looking at how small the font is on this thing, holy moly. And then I found a spelling error in there. So, okay, so this is for the consolidation project that we've been working on for a while now. So this is just part of the process that has to be done before they can apply for the grant funding. So it is a categorical exemption, replacement, reconstruction, basically a conversion project, and it's not going to result in hooking up at this time, any new customers. It'll still be the same amount of customers that they had for Dune 3. So that's it.
Okay. Any questions on that, Stan? Or?
Yeah, I have Jim review this to verify that everything in here is.
No, he is not. I've not sent this to Jim. Yeah, your microphone's not on.
Thank you. The question was, has our counsel, legal counsel reviewed this to verify that
No.
everything is?
Because I didn't prepare it, but since we are the lead agency, I can ask him to review it, but he has not, no.
Didn't the legal counsel for the,
Probably.
yeah, I think there was a lawyer that reviewed it for, not Jim, but the lawyer that helped, whatever, what is that?
I lose track. It's
Yeah.
UC Davis and the state, and I lose track of who's.
Is this California Rural Water?
No, that's hometown.
That's
That's a
hometown,
different
okay.
one, yeah.
Okay. I mean, this is an EPA thing, right? Or a
It's a state,
environmental state, yeah.
yes.
Yes.
And so I guess I just want to make sure that some legal entity has verified that we can legally claim that exemption. The words all look good to me, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. And I would feel better. So I'm hoping that by Monday night, we can say yea verily that we've had legal look through this. Also, in the application, there's a item down at the bottom. It says, if filed by applicant, which I assume that's the case,
No.
attach certified document of exemption finding.
That does not apply to this. We are the lead agency, not the applicant. An applicant would be like a developer. We're the lead agency. It's different.
We're the agency, okay. And we get to be the one to decide if we want to apply for the,
Correct.
okay. Let me see.
This is the same thing that we filed for hometown. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to me, based upon the little I know about the legal technicalities, that everything looks in order. So I would like to suggest that we recommend to the board that this application be approved.
I would agree with that. So let's move forward with that recommendation. Okay, any other comments on that? Okay, moving to item 4, Inyo Kern Road transmission.
Do we have to wait a certain amount of time to get people to respond, or is there nobody online?
No, there's nobody on it. so-
Oh, okay, then I guess we don't really have to wait that long. Okay, I'm sorry.
If somebody does come on, we'll go back. That way we don't hold up. So if anybody is watching. Okay, item 4, Inyo Kern Road transmission pipeline repair.
So as you are aware, when we tried to bring the line back online after the repair, there was a leak that was noticed about a quarter mile west of where the repair was. We have since potholed 50 feet each side of that leak to try to see if another repair in that section is possible. That those 2 potholes show a big crack and what looks to be more corrosion on the pipe. So it would appear that a repair is not possible and that their pipe needs to be replaced. We've reached out to try to get some budgetary numbers from pipe manufacturers And staff has developed a budget of, looks like it's gonna be around $5.7 million to replace the pipe.
Okay, are we talking replacement or sleeve or
Replacement.
replacement?
Yeah, we're talking, the original pipe was, the original price was for replacement.
Okay. Personally, I know that the pipe has went up. I just bid a job, so it's went up 3 times since 2019 for 8-inch pipe, so I can't imagine what this size pipe has went up, but,
The pipe is looking about $200 a linear foot.
okay.
We're looking at like fusible PVC most likely, something that'll go inside the existing pipe.
And we did price checks on
Are we gonna take the old out?
both fusible PVC and the HDPE, and they're both $200 a linear foot.
Okay.
Did I see somewhere that we were talking about a 24-inch pipe to replace a 30-inch pipe?
That is
Right,
correct.
right.
Is there,
When the 30-inch pipe was first designed and developed, it was with the idea that there would be more wells in that area. The hospital property was going to have 2 wells on it, so since we're
Okay.
not developing those, there's
okay,
no need for a 30.
so it's consistent with our general plan,
Yeah.
essentially, okay.
Okay. So,
We're trying to be sensitive to cost too, so obviously 24-inch pipe is cheaper than 30-inch pipe. And if it can meet our needs, and that's obviously what we should go.
Yeah. Is getting the funding an issue for the finance committee rather than this committee?
We have a couple of meetings scheduled, one later this afternoon and one tomorrow with local finance organizations to see first if we can get financing locally. That would be preferred to be quicker. So that's what we're pursuing right now. But first, we needed a budgetary figure to be able to go to them and,
Okay, you say local,
yes.
you mean like Solomon and that kind of thing?
Like Alta One and Desert Valley,
Yeah,
yes.
okay, great.
okay. All right, I think it's important that we get on with that. It's critical for summer coming, so.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
And I don't know that we'll have it on by summertime.
We won't.
By the time you go through the bidding process and construction and all that.
SEQA and all
well,
Is it possible to do any type of a sleeve in that section? And then we did a fuse, if we sleeve just a half a mile section or something?
Yeah, the problem is that the cracking that we've seen runs, from what we see, all the way from west of Pony and Pinto down to Brady.
And then if you do like a HDP liner through that, if something happens to the joint, it starts leaking, you're not gonna know where it's coming from because it'll start, yeah.
Gonna go back to that.
at this point in time, the staff is pretty much resolved, we need to replace this, right?
Yes.
Okay,
On a
Yep.
positive note, we have potholed Brady and have seen no cracking at all. So,
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're also getting costs on future inspection of the other pipelines also. That will give us the condition of the steel, the
Well, I think
thickness
it's-
and
I
stuff.
think it's great we're doing that, and also I think it's great that we're looking at local funding sources, because it's
I agree.
local ratepayers, so that's a great idea. Thank you.
right. But I was looking in some notes, and I believe I read where there was some consideration of us purchasing a measuring device for measuring the corrosion inside of pipes.
Not purchasing anything, but there's a company called Pika, is it Pika, right?
PICA.
P-I-C-A?
PICA.
Yeah. That, if you read the update, they can modify one of their tools or make a tool. It's gonna take 9 months to do that. But they can make a tool that can be capable of going through a 24-inch manway into the 30-inch pipe. And from what we've learned, Renee and Justin have both been in contact with them. It looks like it's a promising type of technology that can give us the type of information we need to just,
Yeah, well, I guess my question was, well, see, for some reason, when I read the.
we have
I
to
think it was
issue a
your
conditional
report,
PO. I
It
think
sounded like we were purchasing something as opposed to contracting.
What you read
with
was
somebody.
that it requires a conditional PO for that. They want a commitment that we're going to use their service before they go ahead and
Oh,
modify a tool.
Oh, okay.
So we're not buying the
I
tool.
maybe
we're-
read it too fast, because I was wondering why we were gonna buy something that I thought we should probably be considering a
Well,
contract out.
Under the circumstances, it's probably reasonable that they want a commitment that
Oh,
if they make this
yes.
tool, you're gonna use it.
Oh, yes, I just perhaps read it too fast. Okay, that actually sounds
Probably the
better to me.
PO probably confused you, the purchase order.
Oh, well,
Yeah, we use POs for services too sometimes, so.
Okay, any other questions? Any public comment? Okay, moving to item 5, well 31 rehab project.
All right, so I've been notified by Lane that they're going to be back up here next week. I don't know exactly what day yet. Most likely it'll be Monday, but they'll be starting to get that well at least back in service to where when we do have a pipeline to pipe the water into, we can use it.
Perfect. Any questions? Any public comment? Okay, item 6, booster station and tanks projects.
All right, so they're continuing electrical work over at the booster station. The new MCC and the pumps are scheduled still to ship this month. And they expect to have that project finished in July. The new C-Zone tank was put into service last week on the 29th. And the college tank construction did begin the week of March 20th. So that tank is now being constructed, the last one. So that's where we're at.
All right, good. Any questions? Okay. Any public comment? Okay, item 7, probably most important now, arsenic treatment plant.
Okay, so plant 2, we did in-house sampling and everything came back absent, which is good. And we are scheduled with Hawk for them to come out and commission the iron analyzer at plant 2 next Thursday. So that should be online hopefully that day, and we'll be running into the system as needed. As for plant 1, Pure Flow is scheduled the end of this month to come and do the installation of the under drain. Through diligent searching, staff did find a mesh that works for filtering the support gravel from the actual treatment media. So we'll be working diligently to try to separate those two and have it ready to go when they're done with the installation to begin reinstallation of the media.
Thank you.
am I correct that with the information we've received regarding that pipe potential failure, are these arsenic plants more important than we thought before?
These arsenic plants are now vital.
They're vital, okay. But we don't have any concern about them at this time, right?
No, I mean, the only concern is, they're a lot more complicated than running just a well, but so far they seem to be ready to operate.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Any public comments on the arsenic treatment plant?
So grab somebody.
Okay. Caller, go ahead. Oh,
That's because he's messing with it. Precog.
okay, caller, go ahead, please.
Yeah, this is Renee Westelos. I have a question regarding the arsenic treatment plant. When it goes back online, is it going to change the water quality? Because it seems like at my house, I keep having water quality issues when you take the arsenic plant, any of them offline, and maybe put them back online.
I don't think there'll be a water quality issue. The chemistry will change just because the chemistry at every well is different. And we are filtering it, so there's going to be some of the minerals that are removed from the water, but the actual quality itself should remain the same.
Because this also happened like after the earthquakes. I had water quality problems.
Yeah, you may want to talk to me when we're not online, and so we can discuss in detail exactly what the quality problems were.
Okay. so I can call you during the week?
Yes.
Okay. And then I have another question because I failed to get to the meeting on time. I had a scheduling conflict. On the in-your current transmission pipeline repair, is there a place I can get a summary of what's been done? Because I missed tuning into the meeting in time to hear that report.
When you call me about the quality, I'll give you a summary of what's been done on the pipeline.
Okay.
It'll also be in the minutes, which are usually posted the next day.
Oh, it's that quickly?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And you can always watch the video back, Renee, on
Is that
YouTube.
posted right away?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Renee. Okay, moving forward to item 8, solar production.
Through March at the phase 1 solar sites, we had actual savings of $50,926, which comes in above the guarantee of $47,914. Then phase 2, which is the well 35, we had actual savings of $2,085 versus the guarantee of $1,977. And I know we've gone out and inspected some of the solar panels. We got a couple we do have to replace, but both sites are exceeding the guarantee during the month of March.
Any questions on solar? Any public comments on solar? Okay, item 9, any future agenda items?
None here.
And I have none. Any public comment? Okay, we will adjourn this meeting at 2:17.